Congratulations on getting to the final. It's somewhat overshadowed by the news today that Henrik's not going to be able to go. Can you sum up the disappointment for the group, really, as a player so pivotal to his team?
Yeah, I mean, he's contributed a lot for us to get to where we are to the final, but it's very upsetting. We wanted him to come, but it is what it is. We're going to fight and hopefully win the trophy, not just for us, but for him.
What does he say to the group?
He spoke to us today and said, obviously, he's taken a decision that he can't go. It was very upsetting to hear at the start of the training session, but we have to not let it distract us and focus on the final.
Talking about the final, obviously Chelsea in great form, especially in this competition. Just what kind of challenge are they going to pose?
We know the threats they have. We're going to analyse them and take our best chances to beat them. It's not going to be easy. The final's a final. We want to both win, and even though they've secured the spot in the Champions League, I'm sure they want to win the game as well. So it's not going to be an easy game for us, but we'll go in hopefully get the result that we want.
What's driving you more, the chance of winning a trophy, or is it the Champions League football for next season?
Both. We've been talking about it. It's the only way we can get into the Champions League right now. So it's also a way to win something and win a trophy. So we are very excited for the opportunity, and hopefully we can grab it.
Obviously, your manager's he knows what he's doing in this competition. What's he been saying to you this week? How's he going to provide the edge for your side?
He's just been telling us to not focus yet, as of yet, but I'm sure in due time we'll slowly prepare ourselves for the match.
Have you had a chance to watch? Have you had a chance? Have you guys reflected on the two games between the sides this season? Because obviously Chelsea won the first one, you guys won the second one. Have you been looking into those two games?
Not yet, but we will do very, very soon. We will analyse their game on the possible what formation or how they're going to play against us. We haven't done it as of yet.
Does it make it easier that it's against a team that you know very well?
There's pros, there's cons, but it's hard to say. I mean, we'll look at the last game they played in the Europa League final as well as they played in the Premier League and see how they'll set up. I mean, they've had a few injuries as well, so we don't know what team they're going to put out against us, but we'll prepare and hopefully we put the right team and get the result.
Alex, it's a final, but will it feel like a final with such few tickets allocated to Arsenal fans?
It's not in England, so it doesn't feel like a Premier League game exactly. It's still away, and the scenery is going to be different. It is going to feel like a final. I mean, we've worked so hard to get to where we are, and there's a lot of things we've been through. So yeah, even though we played it back already, we still want to get another result against a different team.
And can I ask you quickly before the AFCON competition this summer, 3 African players shared the golden boot in the Premier League. What does that say, and how significant is that for Africa?
Yeah, it's good. It shows that Africa's still got a lot of talent. And even though I may say I wanted Oba to win, I'm still happy that all 3 were able to grab the golden boot.
Go on.
Just on the manager, his first season with the club, taking you to the Europa League final. What does that say about his qualities?
It shows that whatever he's doing is working, and we're buying into his ideas, and you can see everyone in the team's fighting, not just for us but for him, and he has a good chemistry with the players, and you can see we're enjoying his time here. So even to get to the final, he had the right tactics and the right players at the right time, so we'll do our best to win the final for him as well.
And obviously this club's got such a rich history, won so much, but never this competition. So you have got the chance to make history. Did the squad realise that?
I don't think we realise it as like that. I mean, we know it's another way, it's another chance to win something. I mean, every trophy to us is special. We always want to do our best and win as many as we can. So, yeah, the Europa League final is another one we can win.
Obviously, Arsenal was here for a long, long time. New managers come in. The fact that the players are in the final, it shows that they have adapted to United's methods. How has that been for you, that transition from playing under Arsenal to now playing under United?
I can't lie, it was a bit weird because I grew into the system playing under Arsene Wenger, and that's what I've learned. So I didn't know what it was going to be like when he came, but when he did come, I came late in pre-season because I was at the World Cup, and he spoke to me and said what ideas he has for me, and I bought into them. I've played in a lot of matches, to be fair, and he's shown a lot of faith in me. I thank him for that, and to be involved, especially at a young age, to be involved in as many games as I've been in, I'm proud of the achievement. But I've still got a long way to go, and I'm sure he has a lot more years at the club as well, so he'll be doing his best for the club, and hopefully so will I.
Alex, this will also be your last game for Petr Cech and for Danny Welbeck. Can you tell us a bit about the emotions that you have going into that game?
Well, for to start with Pierre, he's been a legend, not just for us but also for Chelsea. So I'm sure he's going to have a lot of feelings going into the game, and there will be no better way for him to sign off than to win the Europa League final against Chelsea as well. It would be great. As for Wilms, I mean, it would be a great feeling for him to even play, especially being he's always had unfortunate injuries, and this will be the first game back. So hopefully, if the manager decides to let him play, it will be a special one, a special thing for him as well.
Alex, you grew up around Newham. Like you just said, you grew up in the Arsenal system. You've seen Chuba Akpom go to Greece and have lots of success there. Has there been banter between you two? Now you're in a final, he scored in a final.
We haven't bantered about that yet. I mean, the only thing we've bantered about is just the passion that he shows. I mean, he lets his emotions out, and maybe I'm not as emotional as him, but we've from young, when we were playing in our Sunday league teams, we've grown up together, and we've both gone our separate ways, obviously in different paths, but he's doing well in his team, was able to win and be undefeated, I believe. So yeah, it's great for him, and it's great to see that we're still friends, we still chat. So I'm sure towards the time he'll send me a message, I'll probably even chat to him as well.
Have you thought beyond the final, potentially playing in the Champions League against Chuba's team?
We haven't talked about that, no. Before the list got sent out to African Cup of Nations, I was hoping that he would get selected, hopefully, but unfortunately he wasn't able to, but that's the only thing we'll be speaking about.
So when it comes to Chelsea-Arsenal, is a London derby, does it feel like that, or is it just we need to win this game because we've got bigger things to move on to?
No matter what team we're playing, we know it's going to be a war, final, everyone wants to win, we're going to compete, everyone's going to fight, so even if it was a London derby or we're playing Frankfurt, we knew it was going to be a difficult game, but we'll go there with the mindset of wanting to win.
And do you have a message to the fans that aren't able to get there with it being over 5,000 miles away?
As long as they show their support, which they've been showing all season, whether they're there with physically or there in spirit, we're always going to do our best to hopefully do them proud.
And again, last question, you as one of the few London grown-up players here, how does it feel to be representing Arsenal in the Europa League final? How excited are you?
I've had many dreams of winning things for Arsenal at a young age. Never thought I'd make it this far, but to be here and having the opportunity to play in such a big final is great for me, not just for me but also to show that youth in the Arsenal Academy have a chance to play at this level. So there's even AZ, there's Eddie Kids, or Eddie was at Chelsea, but Joe Willock, but there's a lot of opportunities for players, and if you keep on believing you can make it even better than me.
Alex, is there any added pressure with Tottenham being in a European final on the Saturday that you guys need to win?
We're not trying to focus on Tottenham, to be fair. I actually hope they lose. But no, we're not trying to look at them. They've done well, to be fair. I have to give it to them. But we want to focus on ourselves and bring back the trophy for us.
Alex, can I just ask you about the front two, Andre and Iwobi? There's been a lot of criticism of the number 9 at Chelsea, but these two at Arsenal really seem to blend and work well together. Is that going to be an advantage for you guys in the final?
I would like to say yes, but Chelsea still have a lot of quality players, and they're able to get goals from not just the strikers but from the midfield as well. But yeah, when we have Oba and Laka, we know what we're not just going to get goals, we're going to have a lot of opportunities to get goals, and their movement, their chemistry together is very good. Whether they start to go, we don't know yet, we don't know the team exactly, but I'm sure they'll be able to create chances, it's whether we take them.
You'd have been here from a young age, Alex, where you've seen lots of strikers play here. Where did Oba and Laka rank in terms of players you've seen play up front for Arsenal?
In terms of their partnership, they're the best I've seen. I mean, normally there's a lot of individual talents that are obviously is crazy to see, but I'd say as a partnership, they're the best I've seen. Not just in matches, but in training as well.
Good luck.
Okay,
Thanks.
Thank you.